Let's see how to install Debian with manual partitioning. Let's start with choosing the language for the operating system, a country, and a key map. We now need to specify a host name. That's a name for the computer, and I'll just go with Debian. I'll leave the domain blank. Next, we can choose a password for the root user, but I'm going to leave it blank. This will disable the root account and automatically add the first user to the sudo group. So let's provide the name for the user, a username for the account, and we need a password for the new user. For the partitioning method, I'll choose manual, as this is what I want to show in this video. And we can see the disks on the computer along with their partitions. In my case, I only have one disk that has several partitions. The lines that start with the small arrow are the partitions. I want to wipe out everything on the disk, so I'll choose the disk itself. We receive a warning that we're about to create a new partition table on the disk, and all the current partitions will be removed. Let's confirm and create the new partition table. And we now only have free space on our disk. Let's select the free space to create the first partition. The first partition needs to be the EFI system partition. This partition is basically a map to all the partitions on the disk. It has to be at least 300 megabytes in size. I'll just allocate 1 gigabyte to it. Let's name this partition ESP for EFI system partition. And we want to use this partition as the EFI system partition, of course. Next, let's create a swap partition. This is disk space that Linux can use if it needs more RAM than what it has available. In modern systems, physical RAM is usually ample, and allocation of 2 to 4 gigabytes is usually enough. I'll name this partition swap after its role. And we're going to use it as swap area. Lastly, we need our main partition to which I'll allocate the rest of the disk. That's where Debian itself is going to be installed, along with all of the user files. I'll call it Debian 12, and we're going to use it as ext4 file system. Let's finish the partitioning and write the changes to the disk. The installation is taking place and will take a while. A few questions will be asked along the way. You can safely choose the default option for all of them. Eventually, you'll get the message saying that the installation is complete. Restart the computer and Debian will be installed. Thanks for watching.